In this lecture, we will talk about writing data to CSV files with Pandas. You might want to write the data containing a data frame to a CSV file. To do this writing process, you can use the toCSV function of Pandas and accept as an argument the name of the file you want to generate. For example, this is a data frame called frame, and with four columns with 4 rows. The value is 0 from 0 to 15, and we can write this data frame to a CSV file called section 1207.csv using the function toCSV after frame. So this is the value you created in this CSV file. If we open this file in TextPad or Notepad, just notice that this first comma have to be removed manually. If you open this in Excel or TextPad, or if you want to reread this file back to a data frame, so first you have to remove this comma manually in TextPad or Notepad. So as you can see from the previous example, when you write a data frame to a file, index and the columns are marked on the fly by default. So if we use the default behavior of write a CSV, the index and the columns will be selected from the first column and the first row of the data frame. And this default behavior can be changed by setting the two options index and headers to false. We can write to the CSV if we do not want to include index or header strings. So we can use index false and header false in the toCSV function. So if we open this file called section 12.7b CSV, then the value like this: no index strings and no column variables. Now, one point to remember when writing files is that not a number of values present in the data structure are shown as empty fields in the file. So for example, we create a data frame, frame 3 in Pandas, with many not a number of values. So this data frame has 5 column variable and with 5 row index, so 5 by 5, but many not a number values. Then if we write frame3.csv to a file called section 1208 CSV, the value in the file will look like this. This comma, between a comma and empty, represents the not a number value in the data frame. So if you want to replace these empty fields with a value you like, so you can use the NAIEP option in the toSV function, and the common values may be null, 0, odd, NaN. So we write to the CSV again for this data frame. Here we use argument NA_rep to NaN. So the resulting CSV file will look like this. NaN here now. We show these statements in Anaconda Spider. See the file called section 12 reading and writing pandas.py, and the links to this file can be found in the description of this video. We move to lecture 3, writing data to CSV with Pandas. So we first import NumPy and Pandas. Then set the working directory. So next we create a data frame with 16 sequentially number. with 4 columns by 4 rows with the index values. So this is the data frame. Then we can write to this data frame to the working directory using two CSV and with the default format. Then we open this CSV file like this, but with a comma here, you have to remove this if you want to do some. If you want to reread this CSV back to the data frame, or you can open this file in Excel, but have to do some manual manipulation of this field. Then we can also write this if we do not want to include the column name or index name in the CSV file. Can set index false, header false here. So we open this new created file. So only the value are saved in this file now. Create a new data frame with multiple, not a number value. So many NaN value in this data frame. Then if we write to the CSV, can see many comma here. Between the comma means the not a number value. If you want to replace this space as not a number value here, we can add NAREP equals NaN. Run this. So now, not a number value appear in new created CSV file.